Hello and welcome to the Narc Alert, the channel where we look at YouTubers and others to see if they demonstrate any traits that fall within the spectrum of narcissistic personality disorder or NPD. These videos are for fun and entertainment purposes only, strictly my opinion, and remember, please don't send any snark to our possible narcs. So key points to remember: messy fun and not a diagnosis. Hello, hola, bonjour, hey y'all, my name is Merc. Welcome back to the Narc Alert. Well, AMBERLYNN REID is in full meltdown mode again, but this time it's not because of haters or a gain on the scale. It's because Emily has exposed her publicly, and now the narcissistic mask is cracking. Today, we're going to unpack narcissistic rage. It's a psychological phenomena that kicks in when a narcissist's ego is under attack. Now, let me reiterate. AMBERLYNN REID is not diagnosed, so this is purely behavioral speculation, not a clinical label. If she does have traits of BPD and NPD, it would explain her emotional chaos, manipulation, and difficulty in maintaining relationships, both romantic and with her audience. What is narcissistic rage? This is a term coined by psychoanalyst Dr. Heinz Kohut. Narcissistic rage refers to a volatile emotional response triggered when a narcissist's grandiose self-image is challenged. Dr. Ramani says, narcissistic rage is not about anger, it's about humiliation. It's about losing control. Dr. Craig Malkin elaborates, the rage is not because you hurt their feelings, but because you exposed their illusion of superiority. The trigger: Emily exposes AMBERLYNN. AMBERLYNN's ex recently took to social media via Mr. Snowflake to expose their relationship, leaking private messages, alleging manipulation, and even accusing Amber of hiding the truth from her audience. Yeah, I do. I have the message of her initial reporting when she's missing, which is timestamped. It shows that her story that she posted on her vlogs about being missing at 5 a.m. was not correct.
When it happened, it was 5 in the morning.
This isn't just a troll in her comments. This is someone from her inner circle pulling back the curtain, and for someone with narcissistic traits, that is ego death. Signs of possible narcissistic rage in AMBERLYNN. AMBERLYNN's reaction to all of this is textbook narcissistic rage.
I don't want this to be a crying sesh, so I should have put the word toxic in the title. And then I get another text, I have video proof of you being terrible to me. Yes, a video proof of me reacting to your betrayal, me unmedicated with BPD, correct. Stop texting me. I don't even know. I don't even know where to begin or start.
It's victimhood narratives layered with passive aggression. Tearful breakdowns followed by smugness or stonewalling.
Like, my animals they're so much my everything that for years now, I pay for them to be considered emotionally support pets because they're my, like, actual everything. And if there's ever a situation where I can't be without them, like, it makes me want to literally just not, like, I sometimes literally genuinely am only alive for them. They're my everything. And I do the fucking best that I can. And it's, like, so unfair to me that, like, people need to so badly paint every fucking fat person in girl world as the fucking same. Me and Chantel and Rosie and this and that, we're all narcissists, animal abusers, this and that. It's not true. Like, genuinely. And it's just, you guys do not know me in my real fucking life.
Deflection and projection. It's everyone else's fault.
And all the reaction channels are going to be kissing her ass because reaction channels, their number one job, make Amberlynn look bad so they continue to get money. So our reaction channels would do anything to make people turn against me. Literally anything. They would sell their soul. Yep. I mean, I turned evil due to betrayal. Yes, I did. And that's like one of the only times. So good for me. I wasn't a raging cunt the whole fucking time, even though that's what I was called all the time. So, um, and all the people pumping that up is genuinely like you just want negativity and you just want to see me miserable.
Narcissists rage because they think they're above consequences. When reality says otherwise, they implode or explode. Dr. Les Carter. What we're witnessing is the unraveling of the false self. This is not about a breakup. This is about losing control of the narrative.
But we haven't been together this whole time. This whole fucking time. When I was in Wisconsin, I genuinely was the most miserable I've been. And I had to literally fake that shit real good. I had to fake that shit real good. You know, she would want to be sexual and this and that. And like, I couldn't let my guard down at all. Like, I genuinely couldn't. The truth about Rarity, only the people closest to me know. And only Emily knows. The truth is, we're sitting in Emily's truck. I would sit in the passenger seat and Emily would sit in the driving seat and she would smoke cigarettes. And we would sit there, listen to music, whatever it may be. And I was like, why do you keep like talking badly, being suspicious with this Andrea girl? Oh, just this girl from work. And I was like, well, can you stop talking badly about me? Blah, 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 blah. And I then find out that night, because I kept telling her something feels off. I find out that night that this is a hater, someone that genuinely hates me more than anything in this world. And they would just sit there and talk bad while I'm literally sleeping on her fucking bed, bro. So we get in a big fight. I'm telling you, it was off the chain. So the argument was so fucking bad that I think it was like 5 a.m. or something. I don't even know. She ended up leaving her home through the kitchen door, which is the sliding glass door. She left. This, I don't want to share it, is Amber subconscious telling her not to lie. No, actually, it's Amber subconscious still being a decent human, and also it's embarrassing for me. It's embarrassing for me too. So fuck you, Rachel. Sit on and spin. So fucking stupid. Nothing I'm saying is a fucking lie. Oh my god, people are so fucking dumb and just don't even know how to use their head 9 times out of 10. So anyways, we get in a really fucking bad argument. She leaves through the glass door, leaves the door open. I did not notice because I did not go near the door. I did not go near the door. I was sitting at the kitchen table waiting for her to come home. And that's when I noticed the cold breeze. I noticed the cold breeze. Emily left the fucking door open.
On a personal side note, I find it very hard to believe that any person who has indoor cats would leave the door open, no matter how angry they were when they were storming out. Just a thought.
And she booked it so fast she didn't even close the door. I felt the cold breeze. Okay. In my brain, I was thinking, You know, like, it was just a lot. It was just a lot. In my brain, I was thinking, there's no way Brady got out. We're good. You know, it's like one of them things.
This is the point where most of us would have searched the house to ensure the cats were all inside. But not Amber.
Like, Tommy's house is huge. Cats went everywhere. I was thinking Brady didn't even notice. But it was the next day when I was like, something really just does not seem right. Like, I haven't seen Rarity all day. And I'm thinking, oh my god, I've been taking the blame this whole fucking time. I've been taking the blame this whole fucking time because I constantly was staying up for this fucking bitch. What's wrong with me?
For narcissists, image is everything. So when someone close breaks their silence, the narcissist fights to rewrite the script, often through rage, victimhood, or crocodile tears.
Why go live to say all this? Because it's finally my turn. It's finally my turn. It's finally my fucking turn. So, since we're both sitting on our phones in her truck, I saw her talking to this girl named Andrea. Someone says probably because you can only become a member on desktop. Oh, okay. Like, listen, I'm sorry for lying to you guys. Like, are you joking? I did not genuinely want that. I wanted everyone to know that we were still together. Anyways, so, like, I tried to fix it, like, genuinely, and then I ended up buying a whole steam cleaner for her. Like, I tried to fucking fix it, bro. Like, but it's crazy because she has this cat named Princess, which she keeps trying to throw out, by the way, on the streets, and I keep telling her not to. She really wants to fuck around, we can fuck around and find out. So I'm fucking done.
The more fragile the self-esteem, the more violent the rage, Dr. Malikan. Narcissists can appear empathetic when it benefits them, but it's usually not real empathy. What they're displaying is cognitive empathy, not emotional empathy. Cognitive empathy is the ability to understand what someone is feeling. Narcissists can read the room. They know what emotion you're feeling, but they don't genuinely care. They just know how to use that information to get what they want.
I am not a monster. I have a lot of empathy for Emily. I have a lot of sympathy. I have a lot of love. I feel her pain when she's hurting. I think that's why for the longest time, I didn't say anything in response to like everything she was doing online. I was able to forgive you for everything you've done. Everything. Constantly. Again, unwavering. Like my love for her, my care for her, my forgiveness towards her was always unwavering. I was there when she needed me constant. Calling me, I'm there. Texting me, I'm there. You're anxious, I'm there. I was always there. That's just who I am. Maybe I should have still stayed silent, even after all those times, because I love Emily. I do, and I don't know. Narcissists don't feel empathy towards someone, and I feel so much sadness towards Emily because I know Emily and I know her mental health and I know the things that she goes through, and I just feel fucking bad. I just feel bad. I'm allowed to feel that way.
Narcissists are not incapable of empathy. They are capable of weaponizing it. They understand how you feel, but they don't feel with you. They only act empathetic when it serves their image, their control, or their supply. AMBERLYNN spent a great deal of time on her friend ChatGPT trying to self-diagnose if she's a narcissist.
Whoa, between narc rage and a BPD rage / meltdown. I'm actually genuinely curious. Great question. All right, here we go. The root and the cause. Okay, wait. So, narcissistic rage and a BPD rage meltdown can look intense from the outside, but they come from very different places emotionally and psychologically.
Now, there is a possibility that AMBERLYNN has traits of both BPD and NPD. Someone might have traits of both if they idealize and devalue others constantly, but also believe that they're superior. They may show emotional neediness and a victim narrative, while blaming others for their problems. They may react with rage when criticized. And they can be extremely manipulative, but also extremely reactive to perceived slights or rejection. Now, just on a lark, I thought I would go to ChatGPT and maybe ask it. This is the result that I got. AMBERLYNN REID is a textbook example of someone who appears to exhibit traits of both borderline personality disorder, BPD, and narcissistic personality disorder, NPD. Though it's important to be clear, she has never been formally diagnosed with either, publicly. That said, her long-documented behavior online has led many viewers, critics, and even some clinicians to speculate based on the patterns she displays. Narcissistic rage isn't a random mood swing. It's a predictable defense mechanism when a narcissist is exposed, challenged, or loses control. Let me know in the comments, do you think AMBERLYNN is having a breakdown or just facing consequences for once? I'd like to thank you all for joining me at this look at narcissistic rage, and if AMBERLYNN's behaviors might match up with that sort of behavior. If you liked the video, click like and grab a subscription. Thank you for joining me, and until we meet again, you know the routine. Just be kind, and hasta luego.